So if you're watching this, you probably saw a lot of big names in the industry start posting this raw content, and in this video I want to give you my take on that and basically show you why it's not as good as people might think and why it's not gonna work for everyone. So let's get straight into it. Now, if you don't know what I mean by the raw content, here's some examples of that. I think the best one would be Will Brown's channels. As you can see, he grew to like 50,000 subscribers with not that many videos, as you can see here, because basically some of that raw content that he posted got thousands of views, like 76,000 here, 440,000 views here, 246,000 views on that one. There's Sander as well, getting thousands of subscribers on all of those videos. There's Charlie Morgan also posting a lot of that content, getting a lot of views. He brought in like 40,000 subscribers just from that strategy. There are people also like Daniel Fazio, who created some of that content as well, got decent amount of views, even more views than on some of his like best performing videos here. But is it for everyone? Like, that's the first question. No, as you can see, a lot of those channels a lot of those videos are targeted towards complete beginners and are all about making money. So first thing that you need to know is that it's not going to work in all of the niches. If you're creating a channel about Facebook ads, or if you run a channel about for your coaching business and you have videographers scale their businesses, this type of content might not work that great for you. Well, in that second scenario it might work great, because you can then make videos about how to make money as a videographer and make them in a raw format, and that will get views. But first thing, I see a lot of people just jumping on that trend kind of mindlessly, not even thinking about even if that's gonna work for them. And that's a huge mistake, because if you take a look at those videos, like look, pretty much everything here on Will Brown's channels is about making money. Let's go to Sander. 14.3k a day. However, people make $10,000 per month. From gaming addict to $46,000 per day. Raw reality of making $100,000 per month. Now let's go to Charlie's. Again, all of that is about making money, becoming a millionaire, and stuff like that. So if you want to start, or if you already have a YouTube channel that isn't strictly about that, this type of content might not work that great for you. I've seen people trying to do the same content in different niches, no thumbnail, no editing in it, just like really raw content, and it simply didn't work that great. So that's the first thing you need to know. Now, second thing, a lot of people think that it's like a new trend, but the thing is, it already was there for a long time. Sam Owens actually built his YouTube channel based on those videos, those like kind of raw videos. Now people call it a trend. And back then it was just a way of making videos, no thumbnail, or like really simple thumbnail, just a video, and it worked quite well. It helped Sam grow, and it also helped many people grow the same way as Sam did. But the thing is, again, it's not gonna work for everyone. You need to have you need to become like an authority in the market, so that people will listen to you and will click on your video and watch it, even if you have none of those things. Because what's really the point of having a thumbnail or like having a really good editing in a video? It's all about just making people, firstly, like just click on the video and watch it, and second thing is to keep them engaged, so they watch it until the end. But if you're a person and like you have a lot of authority, people just trust you, they love your content, they want to watch more of your content, then you don't really need to have those things in place. Like, they're not as much, because people will watch the video either way, because they watch for the value, because they watch because they know you, they love the content that you create. So again, Sam Owens didn't have to have like crazy thumbnails to get people to click, because anytime he posted a video, people were just clicking on it because they knew that he had a great content, and because he had a lot of authority in the space. Same thing with, for example, Will. The reason it works for him, because he's actually made it. Like, this guy made like millions of dollars, and right now if he creates a video about how how he made like 16.4 million, or how to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month, how to make $3,000 or $5,000 as soon as possible. He had a video like that. Yeah, here, 80,000 views. If I make a video like that, it's probably not gonna get that many views, because I'm not sitting in Dubai with like crazy views, and I didn't make millions of dollars, as Will did. Again, Sander, same thing. He already had a pretty decent channel as well. Like, he already had a decent sized channel, so he's not like starting from complete zero. But a lot of people know Sander, at least in this space, and he makes a lot of money, and people know that. So if he creates a video about how to make $10,000 per month, or like he makes this amount of money, he has some kind of authority that allows him to talk about those stuff. And even Charlie Morgan, Daniel, like, they all have this authority, and they already had an audience of people that just liked to listen to them. So that's why it also like would make it way easier for them. So those are like the 3 things that you need to think about before you start creating content like that. Now, what I want you to do right now is to test this type of content, because maybe it will actually work for you as well. Maybe you're in a completely different niche and you don't agree with what I'm saying, and you're actually going to create a video like that and it's going to get a lot of views and go viral. Maybe that would happen. And again, if you don't try, like, you're not going to know. But at the same time, keep in mind that it's not something that is here that's going to revolutionize the way people are doing YouTube, because also once we see more and more of that content coming into YouTube, and that's actually what you're seeing right now, is that more and more people create content like that, it's kind of gonna go back to zero. So it's the same thing as with offers. You know, when Alex Ramosi introduced his book about offers and people were going crazy creating those new offers, basically offers kind of got commoditized, because like right now, having a crazy offer, like everyone has a crazy offer, like everyone has guarantees, everyone has those, you know, crazy promises. So right now it doesn't really work that way. And what works better are those different things, you know, in the business, that even like there are things that count more as the offer right now because of that. And I think that's going to be the same with this type of content, is that once everyone starts to create this raw content, it's going to stop working that well, simply because people again will fight for attention they would need to introduce thumbnails again, they would need to introduce the editing, because everyone will have raw content. So again, this is kind of like a trend that is gonna go away, and it's gonna probably stay with us only for some time. But there's a reason why people like Alex Ramosi or like Iman Ghazi, they focus heavily on good editing, good thumbnails, because at the end of the day, that's something that's probably gonna work forever, because that simply gets people's attention. And while this raw content might work, it's all about the idea, mainly about for beginners wanting to make money. It might work in different niches, but might be hard. You need to have a lot of authority, and preferably also some kind of, you know, size of a brand already to create content like that. So that's why it's not going to work for everyone, and that's why, even though a lot of people think it will change their business, or, you know, raw content is the future, it's probably not. So thanks for watching, and make sure to watch this video next.